Alright, so this is Stark OJ back again with another video. If you didn't know that, you know. So today I'm gonna pretty much be talking about a topic that I keep on hearing, or a topic that anytime something like this is brought up, it's always the wrong way of thinking about this certain topic. And today I'm gonna kind of I'm gonna kind of explain why Kirito isn't is overpowered as many people think. Well, how would I put this? Is I think what they're thinking of is overpowered is the wrong way of thinking about it. How the power system is. But yeah, like I said, the general misconception is people like to say that Kirito is overpowered. He's all of this. He's which just kind of just bogus because it fits kind of the way in with any kind of power system like that. So I'm gonna explain that later. So kind of what I want to do is I want to explain my reason why I don't think he is like it overpowered in the sense that everybody likes to think. If you really think about it, Kirito outside the game is nothing really special. He doesn't get away with anything, like he does in the game. Which brings my main point of topic is that Kirito's is Kirito was pretty much stuck in the game, and pretty much anything by game logic would literally tell you that someone say take a newcomer to the game, you're automatically gonna start off with level one. Imagine being level one trying to take over a 100 level monster. You're automatically going to be overpowered, and you're automatically going to look at it as overpowered. And that's how the game power system works. Kirito played. You almost forget that Kirito really just didn't have a life. He was smart, but literally he just go and play VR games. He literally just went and played games. So you expect him to not you expect him to get the hang of this game a little bit more than a lot of people expect him to. And a level of system, even though we can sit there and say they were stuck in the game and life or death situation, they weren't isekai to a game. They were pretty much their reality was transferred from their brain into a game. So everything like the leveling system and everything else should really work because of the way it's virtual reality. It's virtual reality to a certain higher degree of form of of that reality. The game became their reality. They were stuck in that game because of circumstances that kept their conscience in that game. So a lot of people don't understand that even though we can sit there and say overpower this, overpower that, we also gotta take in relations that the power system for Kirito was set up in that game world, which he has so much experience in, and we can also take it that he also leveled up by fighting monsters and fighting. Even if you really think about it, then Kirito, defeated the first four blocks, so there's a lot of XP that comes with that. Everything in that world runs by your typical natural RPG rules. So if you look at the power system like that, I don't think you can consider him to be a trash, overpowered main character in a certain way that those he really just respects the power system itself. If you think about it, like also you guys also gotta think about a lot of this topic came up when he was just standing still and people were slicing him. And a lot of people also gotta look at this like that. If you really think about it, you can literally stand there in the same spot when somebody that is way under their level, like not even nowhere close to you, attacks you. Of course it's not gonna do much damage. It's not gonna take much of your health. Like if you play Dragon Quest or any other RPG open world game like that, you should know the principles behind SAO or Sword Art Online, rather the game than the series. I feel like a lot of you people just want to hate on SAO for anything is work without actually taking in consideration of the power system that is in play here. Kirito, think about it. If you were in the same shoes as Kirito and you literally were. Let's take it like this. Like I said, if you play any open world game or any RPG game, you should know how this works. So take it, you're level 50, and you take it to somebody from take it. No, let me use the same example, but I'm gonna use this. If a person has maxed out a lot of stuff with because you can do that, and somebody just begins somebody just a level 1 that don't really just know how to operate like a lot of people attacks you, of course you're not going to take much damage. Of course you're not going to be halfway dead. You're not going to be doing that because everything runs by game rules. So I think the biggest misconception that our biggest point that people are missing out when they're dealing with this topic is that literally Kirito plays by the rules of that game. He grows stronger by the rules of that game that they were put in. This is not a typical isekai kind of trope where literally he's jumped into a world with already the most powerful magic or anything like that. No, he literally had knowledge of the game. He literally played the beta test of the game. Not only that, he also went out of his way to go take on stronger bosses and stuff like that to get stronger in the game and gain EXP. He also knew a lot of people that were doing, upgrading his weapons and stuff like that. He literally just played by the rules of your typical RPG. So we can't really just blame him for being stronger than other people or being stronger because he literally just did what we do in any open world or RPG game. And I can't really just stress that enough. The power system pretty much just equips for all of Kirito's strength. And I think a lot of you people are just mistaking certain things and trying to apply other power systems in relatively to SAO power system, which is a game power system. So that's kind of just something that I just want to kind of say that kind of get people off that topic. So let's see. I'm gonna try to summarize the points. I'm gonna skip a short, summarize. I feel like honestly with Kirito, there's a lot of like I'm not gonna sit here and say that Kirito doesn't is how do I put it? I'm not gonna sit here and say that Kirito doesn't have some hacks, but we can't sit here and act like we can't. I feel like the biggest hack he has is pretty much what Starboard Stream, which just really came out of nowhere, and that's pretty much it. I feel like honestly, but even though that is one, he also had said that he had practiced on something like that, or he knew there was a skill like that, and wanted to see if he would unlock it. Even that had consequences on him, but for a lot of people, I think that a lot of people don't understand that the power system he was playing by is literally how the power, Kirito just abided by that. He may only pull one hack, one hack, or maybe I think just one hack, and like I said, he played by the rules. He played by that rule, and I guess that a lot of people just don't want to acknowledge that they just don't understand what power system they are, what power system SAO is supposed to be, like. like I just think a lot of people are just confused on what SAO power system is and don't really know how to fully explain it, so they just hide behind Kirito is overpowered. You're overpowered harem protagonist without any explanations, of why he's like that, or without even thinking in the terms that, oh, this character really can just do this because he is following the rules of any RPG. So that's pretty much just what I wanted to get the topic on. Let me know if you agree. Let me know if you agree. If you like this video, could you share, subscribe? If you dislike it, just leave a comment why you dislike it. So this is Mr. Stark OJ. Peace, Stark OJ.